Hey guys, Eric Su here at NextGenMLMHacksRadio.com, where I help entrepreneurs make money and succeed in business. We got into network marketing with dreams and hopes that it will change our lives and financial futures. Soon we realized that most everything being taught are either old, outdated tactics or worn-out sales methods creating broken relationships. On top of that, we're held back from our network marketing companies to innovate and advance the industry on the internet. What's so wrong with using the internet to grow our teams and businesses? This podcast will show serious network marketers like you and me are burning the boats and liberating ourselves from archaic and backward methods. By the way, we're creating massive movements without nagging our family and friends. Follow this podcast while I uncover fresh, current methods I'm using to build my global team and get people asking to join my team. Finally, there's an exciting brand new way without all those slow, restrictive, and outdated methods. My name is Eric Su, and welcome to Next Gen MLM Hacks Radio. Hey guys, before diving into this episode, I'm excited to announce my new ebook called Network Marketing Rebooted. It's your first ever foundational playbook for network marketers from Next Gen MLM Hacks that gives you the latest who, what, and how methods for starting your network marketing business online. It's not about learning these methods and strategies for the sake of knowledge. It's about being prepared to grow a network marketing business online that is growing for years to come. You deserve it. You don't want to feel lost or frustrated in the process, so Network Marketing Rebooted is written in simple to understand words. This allows you to easily apply the concepts without confusion. Imagine growing your business online with new leads coming to you within 48 hours from reading this. To grab your free copy, visit www.networkmarketingrebooted.com to instantly download it into your inbox. Hey there, it's Eric Su. Are you looking to start a network marketing business? Yup, since you are a podcast listener or YouTube viewer, I think you could be a great fit. Now, to find out, just visit my online application at www.nextgenmlmhacks.com/apply. It takes less than 2 minutes and it's easy to do. I appreciate you taking the time and I look forward to seeing your application soon. All right, so today I've got a fun episode today regarding a video I came across that was kind of, well, not kind of, but actually very hateful, negative towards network marketers and MLM as an industry in general. And I thought I'd share it with you guys because I think it's this type of mindset that hurts the industry, hurts other people, and limits people's opportunities. And I use the word opportunity because in business, it's always an opportunity to learn about something, to help someone. It's always an opportunity, right? And so I use the term in a way that is optimistic versus pessimistic. But anyhow, let me get into what I came across and let me show you guys real quick. All right, so the YouTuber is Tiffany Ferg, and go ahead and check out her YouTube channel. I think there's a lot of good information on there. This one in particular, I kind of took personally because I think she kind of has some of it correct, and then the other stuff I think she's totally off. Okay, and so I just wanted to, not downplay what she has said because I think there, like I said, there is some positive things or actually accurate things that she has said, but then there's some other stuff that really is far off base because she's kind of using her own experiences, right? And so let me just dive into some of her information here. So let me just play this real quick here. And this part is about, she talks about why would anyone join an MLM. Okay, so let's listen to her, what she's got to say.
Okay, let's get into it. Why in the world would anyone join an MLM? I think it all comes down to the promise of uncapped earning potential. You can work for yourself from home, own your own business, sell amazing products that you believe in, and get a discount for yourself. help other boss babes own their own businesses, you could make thousands per month. Actually, there's no limit to the amount that you could earn. Plus, when you reach a higher rank, you get a free company car. But you have to move fast. The sooner you get in, the more successful you can be.
All right, so the dream, right? And I think there's a lot of people who want to live that lifestyle where there's no boss, to live that lifestyle where you don't have to go someplace and report to somebody, to work for others that really aren't your friends, things like that, right? And so that dream, right? And that dream to be your own boss, to make your own hours, be flexible with your own schedule and things like that. And why wouldn't someone not want that, right? And so to downplay that type of goal, I think it's a little short-sighted to even say that it's a dream, right? And the pressure of selling things and all that stuff, well, that's really just the byproduct of earning your money, right? I mean, who wants to make money for other people, especially if you're working for a big company, right? You're probably not ever going to be a CEO. You're probably never going to be there for a long time. And why put your life into something that you would probably have no ownership in, right? And so, yeah, it is a dream to own something and to be a part of something that you created, right? And I think that is ultimately what freedom is. I think is having ownership. And I think the path to do that through a system called network marketing, I think offers the average person the equal opportunity. And so I don't know why she's so negative about having people have this belief that they can be owners, they can be successful owners at that as well. So anyhow, let's move on to the other part of this. And she talks about this one right here, and we'll go to this one.
In general, MLM recruiters will approach anyone and everyone. They are predatory. However, the people most likely to be preyed upon are already vulnerable. Recruiters often tend to target low-income people or people who are desperate for work, hence why they would be willing to take the risk of joining an MLM because they're pretty much out of options. Anyway, we will discuss the...
All right, so I just had to stop that for a second here and address the predatory nature of MLM people. And I want to say that in general, most network marketers are non-predatory. In other words, they are not out to just get people. And if they are, that's unfortunate, okay? There is a more professional way to handle recruitment, which is building a team. And it's probably not unlike a franchise. You can name any big ones out there where they are putting up signs for help, right? And recruiting people to work for their establishment, right? You can probably name 2, 3, 4, 5 off the top of your head, right? And they recruit people into their organization / company to work for them. And so in that sense, although that's not comparing apples to apples, in general, network marketing is in a way to help others earn income. And at the end of the day, network marketing is promoting products, services to other people. And what's so wrong with that, right? And so I think there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. And I think Tiffany's viewpoint here is mainly the negative way that people have approached her and so forth. And I think the other way around, if there was an experience that was more positive, I think she wouldn't be saying what she was saying. Okay, so anyhow, I disagree with the predatory in a way because it's the bad ones that do it and the professional ones don't. Okay, so all right, let's get to the other one here.
Okay, let's continue with some sales strategies. Once you join an MLM, what is next? How do you end up making money? Great question. Honestly, babe, just fake it till you make it. You post about the product on social media. Everything you post should be all about success and freedom and happiness. You straight up want people to see what you're doing and be jealous of you, want to be you. It's more than just selling products. You're selling the dream. As you'll see, the actual products in most MLMs are pretty irrelevant. To really get successful and actually earn money, you need to build a team because you can rely on the commission of the people below you. So you recruit a few people and then you help them bring in a few people onto their teams. And then you'll have all of those people essentially working for you, or that's at least how it's supposed to work. So people pay.
All right, there's a lot not so accurate if you really look at it. The first part is that the sales strategy, yeah, I could see where she's coming from, that fake it till you make it type of thing. And there are people who believe in that, and then there's some who, really are working towards a professional approach. I just want to add this to what she's talking about with regards to these sales strategies, right? And so if there's one thing that I'm trying to do is change the way people see what I have to offer. And in a way, it is less pushy. It is more professional. And there's a process to getting someone from not knowing who you are to knowing what you do and seeing what solutions you have to agreeing to get what you have. Okay, so there is a step-by-step process. And so I think, again, her negative experience is really driving her to say all these things, and I don't blame her. It is what it is at this point. Okay, let's finish this up to this last one here. I think I got two more. Okay, so let's go here. All right, so she's talking about,
throughout this whole process, your upline is consistently encouraging you to continue, always telling you to try harder, keep pushing. And by the way, the upline relationship by nature is pretty manipulative. I mean, this person literally directly profits from you and the people in your...
All right, I just had to stop there for a second regarding the upline relationship. So everyone who gets into network marketing, I think this has to be super clear, is that people care about other people, and that is the root of all this, I think, because unless someone, I think, doesn't care about you, they wouldn't bring this this business, this product. They wouldn't bring it up, right? And so the idea that the upline is pushy or whatever you want to call it, and the interest of the upline more or less is to support and meet the person that they've brought into the team. They've been given the role to help them out, to train, to support, to give them the knowledge to speed up the learning curve so that they can be successful as well. Okay, and so again, I have to go back to, I think, her experience. She talks about in another podcast with her sister who had joined 2 MLMs, and they kind of downplay / smear this whole idea of how the person that signed them up didn't do their job and so forth and everything like that. Well, at some point, I think the relationship between the sponsor or the upline, they say, and you, there has to be this like independence as well. And so it's a working relationship, right? And at the end of the day, if you guys want to talk about this whole idea of if it gets weird or not, well, as long as it's professional, everyone's friendly, everyone understands the outcome that everyone and the goals that everyone wants, I think there wouldn't be this weirdness that she talks about. Okay, so what else she has to say?
Your team, so naturally they want to do everything they can to push you to keep making money so that they can continue making money from you, even if.
All right, just real quick here, stop that. So the whole idea, I think, of making money off of you, I think that's so it's correct that it happens on paper, but it's not so much the actual relationship is built on that, I think. And I think they've gotten to a point where, or she's gotten to a point where this is transactional. She says later on it's more transactional, and unfortunately I think that's with her short experience, I think that's unfortunate that she believes that. Okay, and if there's anything I know through my experience is that those who I have been able to bring onto my team, there is a caring aspect, there is a supporting role, there is a want to have them succeed as well, because ultimately, wouldn't you want your friends to be as successful as yourself? Does that make sense? I mean, it's not for the money per se, but have you guys heard of this? You see potential in others before they see it in themselves, right? And as a fitness trainer, I see people who want to lose weight, and they just, for some reason, psychologically, they are not there to see that to come true, right? But because I've gone through that, I've been there, I've seen other people succeed, I see that for them, and until they believe that it's possible, that they can see their results that they want, they're not going to feel this, they're not going to believe it, right? So anyhow, I thought I wanted to make sure I got that clear.
If your upline was once a friend, once it becomes like a business relationship, it literally becomes transactional.
Yeah, there she
and they're
uses
not
the
going
word
to care as
transactional
much
right there,
about
which,
your actual well-being or the fact that you're putting your finances and your relationships on the line. It can become really toxic really fast. If you aren't making money or not.
Yeah, and yeah, that is kind of true if the relationship hasn't been clearly formed, right? And so, yeah, there's certainly, I think I can see that happening. But for the most part, I think that anything that you get into with regards to a business with a friend or whatnot, or financial deal with some friends, I mean, there needs to be boundaries and there needs to be some clear rules, of course. Okay. All right, let's finish out with this last one here.
Basically, MLMs exist with thousands and thousands and even millions of people getting involved just to enrich the people at the very, very top. And hell yeah, they're making a lot of money. So for the vast majority of people, you would be lucky if after you dabble with an MLM, you make back that initial investment. But for a lot of people, their time with an MLM finally closes and they are literally in debt after working and putting in time and effort for months. It's crazy. For people who joined a company like LuLaRoe that has such an expensive.
All right, so I just wanted to touch on a few things here. That the idea that you're only making money for the extreme top, kind of yes and no. Honestly, there is a limitation on who you actually are benefiting. Okay, at least with my experience, right? And so that's kind of misleading to say that you're only building for the top, because there are people who have just gotten in to these organizations and have
earned those who have been in it for some time. So those who have been at the top, they don't make as much. And so the whole idea that this is only for the people at the top is so misleading. It's ridiculous, right? And so I think at some point you have to realize that if that was the case, then nobody would join. No, and it's so possible that people can be successful with promoting products and promoting services. And nowadays it's much less challenging, I have to say, because of technology. But this whole idea that only those at the top make the money is totally false. And plus, if you think about it, who would want to join or actually work their lives for a company where you have no ownership in? Technically, that's like, wasting time, in my opinion, right? You have no ownership, and that's not the way things should be, right? And one of the things I think she's doing great is this YouTube channel. I think she has ownership of the YouTube channel. She's making revenue off of it. She's monetizing it, and she makes money off it, and that's awesome. She has affiliate links in her descriptions that she can promote more products, because like she has a makeup kit that she promotes in as affiliate link. And so she's actually an entrepreneur, if you will, making money, having no boss, okay, through YouTube. And I applaud her for that, and I think that's great. However, to not everyone can do YouTube like her. Not everyone wants to do YouTube like her. And network marketing is a system, and plus an industry, that allows people who are passionate about something to be able to promote something, to help others, and at the same time be rewarded financially for it. I don't see, I think that the fine details behind what she's saying are those little tactics and experiences that people go through that causes people like her to say what she says. And I think that's unfortunate. But I don't want to pick on her too much. But anyhow, this one here. Okay. So basically, she concludes and basically encourages people who's watching her video to stay away from MLMs, never get involved. You'll lose friends and all these things, and you'll lose money too, time and effort, and she says all that. And she encourages people to get a JOB. Again, for me, and my message with this sort of rebuttal of what she's saying, I want to say that jobs are okay. Jobs are necessary. Jobs are good because it teaches people to be on time, teaches people to have a schedule. It develops a person's skills and so forth. And at the end of the day, you get paid for whatever you do, okay? And the reality of it is that I think a lot of people want to have their own business, okay? And unfortunately, having your own business requires a lot of capital. I started my own fitness club. It required capital. It required money to get the fitness tools, because I had a fitness facility, to rent a space because it was a fitness studio. It required money, right? And to say that, in her future comments in her video, she says that it's ridiculous to pay money to start a business. I'm like, I heard this from other people who argue this, and I'm really sitting here and thinking, well, yeah, people need money to start a business. For the most part, I think most people would do that. To say that you never invested one dime to start a business is ridiculous. Okay, I just can't think of any successful business today that didn't spend a dime to start a business. So I think that's kind of a naive thing to say, that you shouldn't invest. Okay, now I do get that inventory and all this stuff may not be the thing to purchase right off the gate. And for those businesses that have that model, I get it, and I would stay away from those as well. Okay, but businesses that don't require inventory, I think those are great business models to be a part of, right? If you think about it for a second, Amazon is a huge business, right? I don't know, they're ranked number 1, I think, in terms of online retail sales and all these things. So to even sell on Amazon, fulfillment by Amazon is, I think it's called, you need something to give them to sell, or have something, okay? And having that something requires money, okay, to sell, right? Fulfilled by merchant. So this whole idea that this membership or even buying inventory or stock, I think like that, which is money handed over to the company to have skin in the game, I don't think that's bad. I think it's actually, it's like, you know, someone said once, people were given the choice of attending a free lecture, anything, it could be about anything. And some people had to buy their access to the lecture, okay? Now, buying means that you're putting some skin in the game. And what happened was that those who didn't put money down or have skin in the game, guess what? They didn't do much. They had no interest in whatever they were learning because there was no skin in the game. So having some skin in the game, I keep using the word, but having something that you bought or something that you put money down into it ties that person into it a little bit more. And I don't think that's wrong. I think that that's necessary, right? So for her to go on and say that these businesses are predatory, predatory, or these businesses are scams, pyramid schemes, and stuff like that, causing people to buy overpriced products and everything like that. I think she's off base. She has some good comical stuff in this video, and you can watch it. That kind of like, it resonated with me. Yeah, I've experienced that. I've seen that. I know people who do whatever she says, right? Oh, it's a dream. You fake it till you make it, right? I get it. But it's unfortunate that there's few, I would just say, there are good people out there that are standing up to the network marketing and advocates of it. I can think of a few people off the top of my head. And so I just want to conclude here and say that she has some good points, but for the majority of what she talks about in her 30-minute video is kind of too biased in a way, and that's fine. That's her video. It's hers. It's great. It's wonderful. I just want to present a viewpoint and let people know that it's not exactly like what she says. And there are business people who are professional about this and make good income and do really want to help others. And I know that. I'm going through that, right? So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got some value out of this. If you did, go ahead and smash the like and subscribe button and hit the notification button to get more videos like this. All right, you guys. Hope you guys, we are doing well, and we'll see you guys in a future video. There you go. Wasn't that an awesome episode? Hey, you know what would be cool? You taking a few seconds to leave me an iTunes feedback. You never know, I might give you a shout out for it. Are you teaching your downline outdated MLM marketing strategies even though you know that there's a better way? Well, here's your chance to do something about this. Check this out. I put together a free 5-part video recruiting training series teaching you the latest marketing strategies to grow your business. To get this free master pack, email straight into your inbox. Subscribe to this podcast at www.nextgenmlmhacksradio.com. Again, the course is free, and this will help your team and help you understand what I am doing. Go download it now at www.nextgenmlmhacksradio.com.